So somebody is asking, if I have a drug addict around me as a friend, brother, sister, cousin, family member, or church member, what do you advise that I do? Well, there are a few things you can do, but take note of this, especially the one I want to mention now. Don't pity them. Oh, hi, such a pity. You mean you are the one that did this? You mean you sold your car, to buy drugs? They don't like that. It makes them feel more frustrated. Don't pity them. And then at the same time, do not make them feel worst. Some people were like, hey, you are the worst individual I've ever met in my life. How can you be so unreasonable? You are mad. Something's wrong with you. They don't need that. They know already. They don't need that. Don't remind them. And then also, be a good network system to them. Someone that is always there to support them. There is how somebody will look at you and feel that, oh, I have someone by my side no matter what happens to me. Be that kind of person. Not the person that way. If you put yourself into trouble, don't ever dial my number. You are useless. In fact, if you are someone that always tell a drug addict that is useless, you can never win that kind of person. He will drown in the drug more and more. See, this thing is not their fault. Yes, it was their fault when they started taking the drug, but now the drug has taken control. They don't need the drug again. This is the drug that need them. So, the drug, don't just make them feel worse. Addiction is not a joke. It's not a play. When you are captured by addiction, takes physical and spiritual to conquer it. So what do you now do to help them? 1, suggest therapy to them. Especially for those that are tired of being tired of their drug habits. Those are the people that easily get managed. Take them to a rehabilitation center. There are different rehab centers. In fact, there are some NGOs now that their duty is to help people with addiction, to help people out of addiction. Find those NGOs. If you don't have money, to come to us, because if you come to me, I will charge you. I don't do free work. The only free thing I can never do for you is the one I'm doing now. You are not paying for it. So, search for NGOs. You can type this in your search engine. NGOs that is taking care of drug addicts, or NGOs in charge of drug rehabilitation. Or you can say free NGOs in charge of drug addiction. You will see a couple of them in Abuja, in Lagos, depending on where you are. Take them there. They need that therapy. They need that rehab. Then what else are you to do? Try and disconnect them from any friend that is an addict or that takes drug. See, no matter how you fight drug addiction, if they are still connected to people that supply them drug, you are wasting your time. So what do? Most times you take radical measures with their consent, by the way. Especially those of them that want to be free. You can change your SIM card, change your SIM, register a new SIM for them. Remove some contacts that are important and put in that SIM. But all those contacts of friends that take drug, even if it is alcohol, see, change it though. Change it from them. They don't need those kind of friends around them. They will always go back to it. And then if you are living in an environment where drug addiction is rampant, or taking of drugs is rampant, you have to change the environment when they come up from rehab, because they cannot come up from rehab where they are drug free, where they are not seeing anything that makes them to take drug, or anything that will tempt them to take drug, and then come and be in your environment where there are smokers everywhere. No, it's not helpful. And then, most importantly, build a healthy family network around them. Show them care. That is the least thing a drug addict needs from you. Show them care. Show them that you are always ready to be there for them at any point in time. Show them care. And then, if they are lazy, let me not say lazy, if they are not doing anything, because there are some people that are just sitting down and don't do anything. A lazy man is a devil's workshop. Find work for them. You can open a business for them, or you can put them in a training center where they can learn carpentry, learn engineering, learn POP making, learn mechanic, learn computer. Just find something that will engage them, because most time it's idleness that makes them take drug. So engage them positively, and then also pray. build up their religious life. Give them religious books to read, inspiring books to read, books that make them discover themselves more. Let it be what they are doing in that rehab center, because rehab center can be somehow sometimes boring, especially if there's not a rehab center that have all these gadgets, games, gym, television. It can be boring. So give them books to read. Let them develop a habit of reading books. Then if they are not learned enough to read book, get them a phone that does not have SIM card. Put some good games that talks about how to. There are some games that it discourages drug. It's a game, but just search for it. You'll see it on Play Store, Apple Store. Put those kind of games for them. They will take it. Put movies of addicts and what the addiction did to them and how they conquer it in that phone for them. Meanwhile, don't forget that you're not to put SIM in the phone, because in rehab center they are not to be making excessive calls. And then give them those phones, then watch those movies, keep them engaged if possible. If it can be monitored, so that it's not all rehab that does that. In fact, it's not encouraged, especially for people that are struggling with drugs, because social media is a place that they will go and find another thing that will trigger them. Also, just maintain the phone without SIM, put games, relevant games, put good movies for them. Just that's enough. And give them books to read. These are things you can do for people who are addicted to drug. Don't condemn them. You don't even have the right to condemn anybody. Addiction can be conquered. It can be managed. At least it can be managed. Alright, that's all for today. So is there someone addicted to drug that you know? Can comment without mentioning their name. Then tell me the measures you have taken so far. The ones that have worked for you, the ones that have not worked. Or tell me what you are planning to do. And then also tell me how this message have helped you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. You don't know who will need this video. If you don't need it, you can share it. Someone will need it. See you next time. Remain Emekubo, the psychologist.